Hey guys, this is Denise with Simply Love Soaps. Today we're going to be making some European spa salts. They're super easy to make. You're going to want to have some European spa salts. I used the coarse. You're going to need 2.5 cups of the European salts. Then you're going to need your fragrance oil or essential oil, and you're going to need 1/2 of a teaspoon fragrance oil, and then you would need 10 to 20 drops of essential oils depending on whichever you use. You're going to need some silver bio glitter. This is optional. I like to add it. It just gives a really pretty touch to the salt. And then I like to add in some flower petals or rose petals, calendula, depending on which ones I have. So, and all you do is you're going to take your salts, and it's beautiful salt. You're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of your glitter, just a smidge more. And since I'm using fragrance oil, I'm going to be adding 1/2 teaspoon of my Amazing Grace by Philosophy Type. I got this fragrance from Be Scented. It is one of my favorites. And you're going to spread that around. And then I like to just estimate on how much of the petals I'm going to be using. I kind of break them up a little bit. And then I sprinkle that on it. I just add just a little bit. Then you're going to stir this very well, so that way you can get that fragrance oil incorporated on all your salts, and you'll get that glitter mixed in really pretty. I think the hardest part is doing the stirring. Super easy. Smells great. I think maybe just a little bit more fragrance oil. This is one of the lighter scents, so I'm probably going to add another 1/2 teaspoon. And then you're going to just stir. Oh, that smells so good, guys. You're just going to keep stirring until you incorporate that fragrance oil all through the salt. See how the glitter makes that look so shiny and pretty? It looks almost like ice. You just keep mixing. I'm going to be doing 2 different salts. I'm doing the Amazing Grace now by Philosophy Type, and then I'm going to be doing the Pure Grace by Philosophy Type. These are some of my biggest scents that people say they love. And once you get this mixed in really good, you're going to spread it out on a piece of parchment and let it dry out overnight. Just keep stirring and stirring. You just want to make sure all that essential oil or fragrance oil is incorporated on your salts. Okay, then you're going to take it, get that out of the way. Get all that goodness out of there. You don't want to leave it in that bowl. Then you're just going to take your hand and spread it out. Okay. Move that out of the way. Get my other sheet of paper. Grab my other salts. And let's see. That was Amazing Grace. Put my little paper right there. That way I don't get mixed up. I've done hair for way too long, so those fumes kind of burn quite a few brain cells. So we're going to add some more body glitter. It's another half a teaspoon. I think it's about time for me to order some more. Dip that in there and try to pull it out. Yeah. I think it's time to order some more. Then we're going to add the Pure Grace. We're going to do the half a teaspoon first and see if that is enough. If not, we'll add some more. Add some more flowers. I like to break them up. Mix it in really good. Like I said, the stirring is the hardest part of the whole deal. That and waiting to use it. But I love these salts. Make sure I get all that clear. Just a little more. I can actually add up to 2 tablespoons, but I don't like to add that much into a salt. It's just, to me, sometimes it seems overpowering. So I like to add a little at a time and then smell it as I go. Incorporate it very well into your salts. Wonder what that was. All right. We just take and pour it out. Get all the goodies. And we'll spread them out. We're going to let these dry overnight. And we'll be back tomorrow for showing you how I jar them up. Y'all have a great night until tomorrow. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I hope you are having a great morning. I am Denise with Simply Love Soaps, and I am doing the bottling portion of my European sea salts or European spa salts that I did yesterday. They have dried from where the fragrance oil and all the goodies was mixed in with this, and I did end up doing a third batch, which is Pink Chiffon by Be Scented, and so I was just going to show you how I package them and bottle up the extras. And the main thing I do first is I lay out my bottles and my lids and all that good stuff. Then I've sprayed them with alcohol and I let them air dry out. And then I just take and start filling them. I like to mix them up just a little bit to make sure the flowers are being incorporated, that kind of thing. And then I'll just fill them up, tap it down, grab my little sealer and screw on the lid. Then I'll clean it up and I'll do my packaging. And with this one, I just take the same thing, mix it up a little bit, and start filling. I'm not going to bore you with a whole bunch of these for each of the batches. I just wanted to give you a general idea of what I do. And when you pack them down, it gives you a little more room to add more in. I don't believe in cheating customers. If they're getting what they say they're getting, then I try to give them a full bottle. Twist it on good. Now these I shrink wrap. And I usually only package about 3 of each sizes. Then I take and store the remaining in a mason jar. Now with these, you have to leave a small amount of room at the top so your protective covering will fit and seal around the edge of the container. Just make sure it's all good. And just repeat. It's kind of boring, but it makes a beautiful product. Just fill it up a little more. Then make sure you can add your layer. And then I just keep repeating until I get it done. I found out what the dog was barking at yesterday real crazy. There were some people, I live right next to a high school, and there were some people that were broke down, and they were broke down on our side of the street. And Cody Bear, he's very territorial, and he actually considers that part of the street his territory. And so he was not a happy camper for a while yesterday. And I'm glad I was able to get most of the filming done before he went crazy. And the ugly soap yesterday, the cut actually turned out quite cute. So I'm grateful for that. But other than that, it's been pretty uneventful last couple of days. And now for the remaining amount, I just take a canning jar funnel fill up the remaining of the jar. And I'll label the jar. Get all the goodies out. And it's a very messy job, but it's a really cute item to sell and people like it. So guys, let me grab my finished product on one and show you what they look like once they're packaged. All I do, like this one is the apple sage. I put my labeling on it and get it all ready, wipe it down, clean it off, put my label on it, and I add a cute little ribbon. Same thing with this one. And people just seem to love these. So guys, I hope you liked it, and thank you for watching. Y'all have a blessed day and be well.